band, has donated food items to disabled people living at the ECOWAS Street. As a way of encouragement, Ishmael Sanko, a member of the organization, speaks about their plans for the people with disability and call on the able people to look after them, as we are all humans.
Honestly, it's my happiest time in my life to serve humanity. I feel so proud and I feel so happy about myself and the family for giving the support as well. Because all the time it takes somebody behind you for give you the courage and support rather than you get somebody where they pull you down. Because I remember where we actually try to put this initiative together and discuss them to the saloon community. People and they will tell me say, when I can't pull this through. So then discourage you all carry, but I tell you to say, you know what, me and you can do this. And indeed, with the blessing of God, with the help of the family and the help of other people that we believe in what we do, they actually make the whole thing be a success. I just want to let them know, say, and I mean say because then in this kind of situation, they're nobody. Of course, then are somebody. The parts who come out, them belong in society. Now, them parts of the world, they are no more than they see them like say they're outcast. And I don't want to let them feel that kind of way. They only tell me the way me feel, say somebody for give up in life now where you don't die. Not the way they are alive. God can change your situation anytime, any minute, any seconds. Today now you, I might can walk down the street and then I injured myself, I become deformed. Touch wood, you understand? So
Aliyu Bangura, the chairman of the Handicap Youth Development Association, thanked the organization for remembering them as on most occasions they are neglected by others.
Actually, I feel very good because for the people in the and they remember we because people who then we write to them. Some man have promised, some man they just no more go no more come. And like this season time, we na the right time we send for because as you see we know when I work back in the house. We need to agree for go out for go friend who living. Let people out can see because of be the same because you get one perspective, especially Sierra Leone. You get one perspective they can always the class we on they say they are stubborn and troublesome. But who knows say passionately and the people who in our cafe they don't do to we, they know how they live. Not assume for somebody we know and they interact with them. If the class are in a way we not there. So me they call on them see the way they measure not to so with you. If we then say they look to now troublesome other type perspective we don't get from other people them, they're not going ever come near we and we are so they go in this array form.
Batu Sanko, Vice Chair Lady of the Disabled, speaks about some of the difficulties in life and expects thanks and appreciation for the gesture.
So what the else me chairman don't talk because not today we didn't have. What I got for a day, I just get for say una thank you. Like how una don't start and so for do and so for we. When una the member, we may God continue for member una. And may God any sauce una day. May God continue for you. May God continue for direct una because one would they suffer. We picking away cinnamon and make with them boku. And we ready for later. We just go inside room. They picking all the later na paloya. And also today we dey na we no get help like I wish so we the woman. Not all my left for go na street they go beg. Some person the way you go to like go meet her. The kind of way they watch you know one let church and self. You don't see it go take us in and nothing.
Disabled should be treated equally as the able. For FCN Top News, Frances Lamy reporting.
For March, I foresee we don't struggle for March. When this pandemic don't take place up to now, this January, the only thing we thank God. The one who don't go, they got good and good road.
Amen, amen.
Who left, they got guide wall.
Amen.
You know, it's not easy, but thank you for fans there with the support free that is pandemic, because it's not an easy job. Although they build up a business, they like today, they affect we. None of we when they do the business, we still they manage for supply people. I'm not gonna go further anyway. What to me they say, the fans there and people who they support me, We pray to God, let God help them. God give them the courage for the help we back. It's not easy task. We have to pay with staff, we have to pay with rent, we have to pay with bills. We have so many, we have a family. But we just say put us in prayers, say this go down, and it go down soon.
I God in power.
So I got in power. We pray to God. Let God take away this virus.
Amen. Amen. Mr. Roland, you can rub more small, sir, please.
Yeah, sure. Hello once more, guys. With regards to the question, it's definitely not been easy since March, since the emergence of this virus, particularly for the hospitality sector. We've been hardest hit. Obviously, sales down, profit down. As my good friend just say, we're struggling. But we thank God for life, we thank God for good health, and we thank God for we customers when continue for the support we. So yeah, we by the grace of God, we go survive this, we go come through this, and we go continue for the give the brilliant services when Mingles and all the other Sierra Leonean restaurants don't they give to Sierra Leonean brothers and sisters and at large. So yeah, it's not been easy, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, and my assurance to we fans there, my assurance to Mingles customers is we're going to survive, we're going to still be in business, and we're going to come out stronger.
By God's grace. Mr. Banky, over to you, sir.
Yes, my family on a good evening. The restaurateurs, IB, Roland, Francis, as I say, on all giving a good evening. Now, really, as I mentioned, a very tough time. You know, we can't join with the restaurants. As I say, we open our own restaurant very inside the COVID period. So I can, as the IB and Francis, Roland mentioned, a very tough time, a very challenging time, and the hospitality. People, you know, they meet and sales drop, profit, and then you don't meet with the staff commitment, the lease commitment. But as I say, in anything there is a challenge, and for every challenge there is opportunity. So we don't stay strong on this particular occasion and continue to pray for let God see us through. The good news is that we then get the vaccine. Hopefully, everybody can go able to take your own job, and eventually, sometimes late in early spring or summer, we go on. You know, things going to come back. But as I say, it's a tough time. We go plead to the Sierra Leonean community for continue for support. The restaurant them, you know, we patronize. We get the takeaway service, delivery service, in any way we can support. We brother and sisters them on the business at this particular time will be good. Thank you.
Over to you, Mr. Francis. Thank you, Bankole.
First of all, I want to make a big thank you to Diaspora Voices for make the salon people then get this opportunity for they bring the people that will start in the community close to them, household them at this particular difficult time. Bankole, thank you. IB, thank you for coming. Mr. Roland, Alitona, thank you for all who joined in this particular discussion. It's been a difficult time for all of we. Yeah, if anybody tells you it's not a difficult time, it's not being realistic to what will happen in the community. Still the parents, the landlord, we customer come to you say, well, you don't say me a regular, we landlord irregular pass you first. Because every day they knock your door. Every minute, you know what you do, what you gonna do. So it's the most regular customer you ever get in this world. But at the end of the day, what really can touch me mostly is that at this difficult time, we know from our house to with people that we are going to enjoy. This is a festive time. People are going to go enjoy. Bookings upon bookings. We don't cancel everything. We cannot do nothing. You know what we power. So not only we feel that, we not only feel that because some of you get this business what they do, like quote unquote, we get passionate about what we do. We are so passionate about what we do. Let me come on to say is we love what we do and we do what we love. We have passion about it. Being passionate about what we do, we not go by ourselves. We get with people there, a salon community where they come alongside with free. Now, one going enjoy. Happy Christmas, will not die, but we suffer within our house. Nothing will happen. Pass take away. But as businesses, then we all know how we suffer. It's great. The sufferness, Papa. You never talk about that.
Thank you, Francis. Thank you. Well, listeners, people around the world, as from brothers them, where they manage different restaurants them, which then they go through, how then they put up with things, with everything during this pandemic, with the plead and ask, follow we continue for support them, you know. I can't see you back over to you, IBs, because you will get one side where you manage, and then recently you just take another place, you refurbish them very nice and everything, and you look forward for the launch when I've been December 4th, if I'm correct.
Yes.
So
yes.
the preparation, everything don't they ready, and then all of a sudden they can announce a lockdown. You don't employ people them, you don't get so many staffs them, you don't get bookings them. How disappointing this been there for you?
Well, I was saying it way this one is the courage. I get the courage for taking that place there. The disappointment in the kind of life. It just sounds like quitting fair money. They fair money for go before. They fair money for go backward. You know, I don't get that place there. I don't renovate, don't do certain things to them. But I try for opening on the 4th. I feel say this whole December, everything gonna be okay. But everything at this one, I courage and pray to God. If a customer there, they try to support me, they support me, the Sierra Leone restaurant. But as we say, it's not by me, it's by God in power who help we and we get to abide to the rules. So when the rules then come, I have to close it down. Just take my own brother back. Mingles. He said just open the other restaurants. We have to close it down. You know, we just pray to God, let it just pass by God in power and we move on. With the big customer there, with the miss them so much, they want to enjoy, but they can't. You know, but by God in power, when the vaccine come out, everybody go get a job, we'll be okay. We'll just pray towards this thing, let it pass no more. Money, you put money on side, you don't know how to come out. So they pray to God, anything, God they will guide you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you, IBs. Well, listeners, as Unadoyeri from the man himself, the CEO, the manager of IB's restaurants, waiting, he don't say, so we still encourage people, the takeaway service, they go on. So we expect, we plead to people, we continue for support to brothers them in whichever way we're able to support them. Mr. Roland, why? We get a similar situation. We don't say you get no place then by Peckham we don't manage for quite some time, and then you decide move to Brixton, where another branch, where you go open a brand new branch, renovate and everything, you know. And things were going not 100%, but we enjoy ourselves small now till we camp and the lockdown back. So as for business, a Sierra Leonean business, how difficult this don't there for una, like, because we all get the restaurant, they're not there too far in terms of like location. So you feel say that's really the help in the business, or they take away a bit of like customers away from you.
Right. As Neil, very good friend, just now, it's been an extremely difficult time for we all, particularly the hospitality business. Yes, we don't they operate in a Peck and Park Road for about 3 years now, and then we decide to go open a new branch, which is in terms of location, it's a bit farther from Peck and Park Road. So we decided for open a new big branch in Brixton, which really started well. We tell God thank you. Then we get the lockdown. Of course, we are seriously disappointed, but it's not in our makings. A natural disaster, a natural virus. With regards to your question about we being, in terms of the proximity, we've been close. I think we all try. We all try. Mingles gets in own markets share. IB self gets in own. Francis self gets in own, and then Mr. Bankole self gets in own. I'm not going to say you take from your own customers or we take from other people and customers. It all comes down to, firstly, your product, your customer services, and the atmosphere of the place as well. So we're all trying, but again, an officer, it would be right for be an hypocrite for say we're doing well. No, we're not doing well. The whole country, the city, the hospitality industry is being extremely difficult for me. At the moment, we're only open for takeaways at Peck and Park Road. I don't decide from the announcement tonight. We're going to close down Brixton. We're not going to do a takeaway away from Brixton. So the takeaway is only going to happen from Peck and Park Road. Thank you.
So what about them, Mr. Roland, before you go, so what about them staff, then they will be the working at Brixton, waiting for happen to them?
Yes, on a typical weekend, in total, we get about 21 staff when they man at Peck and Park Road and Brixton. Some of them are definitely going to be followed, but initially, the first lockdown, when a lot of we know me understand the nature of the virus, is we made it for lay off some staff. But this moment, with hindsight now, no, we're not going to lay off all we staff there. We're not going to lay off any of them. We're going to reduce the hours and adjust the business strategy for make sure we bring down costs. But it will be very difficult for them going there. They have to pay their bills. They have to look after their families and all that. I know say all the business are not the same, but for we own side, we definitely try for hold strong that we not lay with staff there.
Thank you. The Moses.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to step in for ask Mr. Banky and Francis.
I think you're doing. I think I want to say first of all, thank you, and thank you for actually stepping up and supporting me. As you can see, on the technical side. So we guess them, Banky, Kulan Kuzi, Francis, and Christo waiting at the corner, Mr. Roland, and then Brother IB. I just want to say thank you for actually coming in and taking part at this program. I know that things are very challenging right now for Una, especially where everybody don't seem to be sharing it and the same sentiments. You know, we do feel for Una all and how things they pan out. If I look on the other side, that's because I monitor. So it looks like I look away from the screen. I do apologize. I talk to Una directly. But I'm really grateful for when we take Una busy time, Una all they provide the takeaway services, but Una decide for still give me this opportunity for share Una stories them we go on. For me personally, once again, I tell you all, thank you. Right now, this breaking news will come out from Prime Minister Boris Johnson. It just take the whole of on our service industry into a really, really dark place, because if already when even the restaurant be open, it get challenging on our times and then reduce on our times them, and the number of staff with the social distancing. Now the news don't come back say all things are locked down. We don't hear from we brothers them where they run 2 restaurants from Kulankuzi to IBB'S to Mingles. You know, me question I want to really ask any of the brothers them, anybody will want to pick this one up. You know, it's the main thing is I'm just trying to think how safely it don't be for actually now when they go into a lockdown series. We don't know send the government go open up the domots again. How safe it will be when that domot they open? How we not go able for begin to bring back them customer then, because some man go don't shy away. Some man go take time again for come back na the restaurant and we don't begin to build up. You know, I what you not get for do basically for begin encouraging customer then for come back. So if I can start with you and Francis, please.
First of all, I want to make a officially congratulate IBB.
Thank you, sir.
It was IBB Restaurants and Bar for a new venture. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And Mr. Roland, one of my other brother, for take up this venture in a good spirit for all who serve the Sierra Leonean community. I don't see how things will go. They don't join in for what we do. The same way for us support this particular community, how things will go on. I want to make a congratulation now. It's a big venture, it's a bold venture for Moku take. And when I take the time way, it's not a normal time. It's a very difficult time. And they feel the pain, or all they feel. Then I say pain and the common ground. All they feel the same pain, or all they try to Moku fight them. Congratulations, sirs. Yeah,
thank you, sir.
Business, may God bless you now.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you all for what you do. As man, for all, make sure say we community do something good for all, do something good for the community. It's been a difficult time. We're not gonna lie to Una. Yeah, it's been a very big, difficult time. As I said initially, we'll allow them. They are the most regular customers that you ever get at your restaurants. You see my customers today, you know, say after 6 months. But we'll allow them, they are regular every day, every minute. You see text, they still say a day. And we get staff them. We get about 12 staff there, all they look after. Now, we'll try to create job for we salon people then. Likewise, go extra, get other people that will not to Sierra Leoneans them. But it's difficult. This is a difficult time where we get for cut down so certain things in. What they see before, I got 3 staff in the kitchen in the work. But now I got for cut them down. One day, my wife day immediately. Today my wife day off. The other staff day off. I make it for them, I make it for grease to I make it for do this, I make it for do that. But let me get one fact clear. We manage into this business, we'll try with level best. We'll try with level best, we can make sure say we bring up this salon community up. Us. And the time we can find yourself now, it's so difficult. Sorry, 1 minute.
Okay. So now bringing Bankole.
No. Bankole can. The time we don't find yourself now. If you agree. So definitely you can forget the smoke, you can for control things really happen. That's why you come business, because it's not easy. With the work, there I see I need to cook okra. I call and say, right, listen for me small. Tell me, see, Francis, I can't say I don't see the okra. Anyway, but the serious, the way man the way they do things, the way they do this business, it's not easy for us. It's been a very, very, very big challenging time. Yeah, I get Cool and Cozy 1, Cool and Cozy bar and lounge, Cool and Cozy in a salon. To be very honest, if not for this corona, if I ever about all that Cool and Cozies them. You understand? But everything just comes, it just crumble everything, just puts everything down. You understand? And the people that I feel that for me, say because I don't know inside the soup already. I just cooking me body inside no more now. You understand? But me brothers and we just come join the ball. IB and Mingles and Mr. Banco, they come the same way when the sickness don't see no good one. It's difficult. And one thing we don't come with this whole thing is that there's so much regulations and way, you know, they favor we as businesses them. More this industry. The hospitality industry is just going down. It's not favorable to us. Because when I go to school, for go to shopping, you see the whole place full, packed, all man they jam themselves. But look, we they do 6 sitting, whatever, social distance, we maintain everything. We spend so much money for more commercial say the health and safety of the customer then comes number one. But at the end of the day, the government just can't cut you off. Yeah, it cut you off. But people don't understand, say, it's not our fault. We want to make people happy. Christmas, they all for day together, we dance and happy, show love to one another. New Year's, they all for day together, show love to one another.
I still there on this conference.
But the thing is, it's a difficult time. Yeah, but we the man.
Thank you, Francis. We really appreciate that thorough insight to that. Banky, if I can just get you for, again, as I say, how we not go able to make sure that customer they return back into the restaurant, say, well, I don't put so much effort and now government don't lock the mouth. So when government get for open the mouth, some mango don't stay away, some mango don't live on takeaway services so much that they're going to enjoy the takeaway services. Then go steal the order from Calabash or Mingles or Cool and Cozy or IBB'S, but they want to do them at the comfort of their home. They're not going for Canada restaurant again. What do you not do for entice them for come back?
Well, as yeah, first of all, I say thank you to the man that we don't put their hands together for in the restaurant business, especially hospitality, as Roland say. Now a difficult time, but I'll say again, in business, it's a risk. Being an entrepreneur, there is always a risk, and this is an extraordinary situation where nobody anticipate. So neither the customer or we themselves not be there. It's a shock into a lot of system. People know a lot of things they change. So with we at the restaurants, the takeaway and the delivery, we go try for continue for encourage that. We cut down on the number of staff them, some of the staff that we go follow, reduce hours. But the customer is the normal, we go always don't be in touch with them. So it's the delivery service, the takeaway, and then we keep doing a little bit database. When we come back to things come back to normality, we always create a program where go encourage discount, like even the chancellor, when we remember after the first lockdown, he come up with it to help, and we go try for be part of anything where we go come up from government, we go entice we own people and non-Sierra Leoneans and non-Sierra Leoneans for come patronize we. And as we all know, like Calabash, we be done there on the other side of the business way, now advertisement, the magazine, although we scaled that down as well, because most of your magazine will be the sell now where we go out at the events them, we then meet people them and we sell them and all the events and they then seize. So again, we go on for using our platform there for inform people them and try for entice people them for come patronize You know, as Unana once I say thank you very much for diaspora for giving us this platform. Unana one of the medium where we go ever use we have said for support the Sierra Leone community, because with all the work with the men and they do for raise the profile of Sierra Leonean, you know, Sierra Leonean food and African cuisine, where a very weak na UK. So now I must, I would say, kudos to to IBB'S, to Francis and Roland for their contribution. So, but when you check and do a little bit of start, the Sierra Leonean food, now we know them, but other people, they don't know them. So it takes a lot of marketing, a lot of work. So it's not an easy work, and especially in this situation. So with our support diaspora, we're in a program we want to come up with, I think, say, if we can do much more of that, that will help. Even young people themselves, the word of mouth, the sharing, the Facebook. It's not, I will plead to the community for let we make use of the social media for a better of Sierra Leone, better of our own community, rather than destroying each other. So if we work on a position of saying that we all for advertise, say Mingles, we all advertise CALABASH, we advertise Cool and Cozy, we share around to friends, because we get friends of Sierra Leonean and non-Sierra Leonean, we go promote. We country, even though it's small, but we go able to promote them. Thank you.
I agree with that. Thank you.
Excellent point.
Ish, before I just come to you, I just want to go into the comments and I'll say thank you to all we contributors them with the comments so far. We get a few of we sisters them. We own big sister Aisata Jalo of the health show partnership. Make a comment say in advice to we restaurant owners them, we restaurateurs. Which I believe say una already did it. If una all can at least register on Uber Eats, Just Eat, etc. All the facilities the way they out there for improve on una customer.
We are already there.
And as I say, I believe so una already. So already. Also, we got a comment from Rebecca Lagoa. Rebecca say, "Good evening to you guys. It's really sad to hear that it's really sad to hear this about what is going on
this program,
with this COVID-19 problem and your business. But you guys continue to hold on. It will be better soon. God is in control. So, and it's, you know, this is so significant of what's happening right now. And with the kind announcements where Boris Johnson can't and we just touch on the hospitality, we touch on the restaurateurs them today. You understand? Because these are we on board at them where they work so hard for bringing a quality of service in the community to Sierra Leonean people them and friends of Sierra Leone. And yet, with a very small market share already, then they face tests in time like that. So I really, my heart goes out to you guys. And as Una just mentioned, the Diaspora Voices will continue for create a platform for if any way for bring the message out here to the communities, to those who are Sierra Leoneans as well as non-Sierra Leoneans, for get involved. And my take would be when you go order food in a restaurant, it don't mean say you not sabi cook. It means say you're coming out there to supporting a service industry where currently desperately in need of help. If na suya you want for order, either from Francis or Roland or whatever, a check to IB, and then you order dinner takeaway for 2 from Calabash, why not do it? Because it don't mean say you not sabi cook now. It means you're providing a valuable support to your family, to your brothers, them to keep the business sustained. You understand? So if I just got me more today, I go back to you, Ish.
Right. Thank you, the Moses. I know say we brothers in the face a difficult time. We all face a difficult time, and with the announcements, they don't even help again. I just want to ask me brothers them one question again. So like all the one way they participate in the show right now, the restaurant there, waiting at the thing where we then learn from this lockdown in terms of like marketing them business.
We can get Roland for respond. Roland, if you did it, anybody respond to that or
yes,
anyone
absolutely. With regards to your question, Ish, I think we therefore strengthen the online presence. Very important. Also, well, it's something we didn't expect, but for always maintain a very strong balance sheet. Because in a situation like this, if you don't have a very strong balance sheet, you're never going to be able to come up. And I believe we all do. So firstly is the online presence. Secondly, have a very strong balance sheet, which is very important, and also the compliance issue. And also the compliance issue we need for comply with the rules and regulations. Thank you.
Okay, I agree. So anybody, IB, you want to pick that up?
Well, as me own brother self don't talk, say we just go according to the rules, and I feel say would they try for do as I started the comments about the Uber Eats, everything. Well, it's not easy tax. Some of who did it, some of like Banky say he did it. Me said they try for join very soon. But it take a time.
It does.
Anything, that time. Very soon, you self go did it. You go there and you host, you order your food, just like different nationality than they do. But let it go small time, we'll get there. Then it's just patient, we'll get there very soon. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much. Thank you, IBs.
Ish?
Yeah.
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah.
Well, the points are, I don't know if I can just add.
Yeah, go on, Banky. Yeah, go on.
Yes, you mentioned, say, to people, family them around, young man, young woman, and the Sierra Leoneans across. Where you say, well, not to say you're not sabi cook for a restaurant. Sometimes I feel say you don't for treat yourself.
Yes.
That's not the thing. Treat yourself, not to alter the man or the woman, or not to alter the woman don't for dinner fire. Or not to alter the man don't for dinner fire. So we work very hard in this country. I believe everybody they work very hard. So, but wait till I pick up, say, most of we Sierra Leoneans, we're not like for enjoy we self for treat we self, pamper yourself. Because the food is important when you go to your belly.
Yeah.
So sometimes you get your nice food, you relax. You surprise your partner. Say today, Bola treat you to fish. Ola treat you to a checker from IB's. Ola treat you for fish from Mingle. Yeah. Surprise when your partner can you say, oh, but what you say get her. Surprise her. Other community then they play on that role there. Yeah. Not mean say not sabi cook. Sometimes they have for just let you relax, let you treat yourself, say the money where you work, you enjoy her. And that's life. So the other lady we mentioned about the Uber Eats, we did all of the service then day. But I say when I don't remember, say it's so difficult and the competition during this lockdown, all the big distance then social take away things there would have been said Uber, Deliveroo, Just Eat. Then we set them up for the smaller businesses there. But unfortunately, when everybody starts staying at home, them bigger business, they also don't go into them Uber, like a Uber Deliveroo.
Yeah.
So we were at the small carts there, they find out, say, 10 way the people in the order their food, or we get several cases then at Calabash now. When in the order food, then say they not get driver because the driver, they focus in the Nando's. And then people in a massive companies there, organization there. Or they don't Max and Spencer, they deliver the food and then that thing. So, but if we don't know the number of, say, Calabash, we don't know the number of Mingles, when pick on our phone them as well, it helps. Because we self they deliver. We can get driver with the carry food go up and for you. Yeah. And also then company there with the online, then they take percentage. Sometimes the percentage is so high by the time we factor out. If we really factor out, if I add upon the food, the preparation, as we know African food, it takes some time to prepare. If you add onto like for Just Eat, 23%, if not, then they can't deliver. So if you add 23%, perhaps the 10 pound way they sell, how much you go buy them. So these are some of the difficulty where the restaurant them what would they face. Thank you.
Oh, that's so brilliant.
That's brilliant.
I just want build up from waiting Banky. I'll pick up something from waiting Banky. And Banky talk about then get a localized delivery services. And this basically are the program to again, two of we get pick and because of time, we just try from get maybe one or two person go buttress on certain points. We're not going to get everybody for comments because the messages are almost the same. So if I put this something way I think of from waiting banky they say is the fact that with now the big guns, the big giants, they don't come, the sharks them, they don't come sweller this Uber, this Just Eat, we've been there for smaller business for empower and support now. The giant industries they don't can take over. Why make we not go recalibrate and concentrate on smaller businesses, smaller local drivers them? So we get, for example, we get with brothers them or some of our sisters them where they don't they out of job, but they get cars them, they get in form of transport them where, for example, they get a post, una can utilize their service then they. How can we make them relationship that they happen? Say if we are somebody where they don't follow now, I then a host, but I can support either of one of the restaurant here, and then I'm able for one localized delivery. I am very conversant with all the local maps between Camberwell, Peckham, you know what I mean, Dulwich, you name it. You know, I know I forget in and about. Why make you not go say, well, little, can run. I see IB getting hands up. So IB, you are somebody who was coming from the back of being a taxi driver, we know local London very, very well, and the Southeast. How you go respond now as a restaurant owner and bringing in other people them where you don't host them, they get them, just pack one side?
Well, the first lockdown, as you say, I used to deliver most people in the house at the advert, and they tell people, they say, like local service £3. Then if you go after Dulwich or somewhere, I put on my status, SE17 and SE15 and SC1, like £3, you know, for local delivery. But still, when you say £3, people don't want to pay that £3. Now, diesel at the bond. The Motukawa starts at number 5 pound on go. You understand? So I go come here, I go so refuse. I go tell the person say £5. Go say, well, I go pay you later. So if you go employ somebody for pay, you get to tell us say any job where you do is a percentage. Though the customer there, some of the customers they refuse to pay. Now they come out of your own budget back. Just like I get me staff them. If we staff they don't care, we call as my family. They don't care what this pandemic, we have to look after them. Because without me staff there is no IBs.
True.
I get to support them. So if somebody don't care, I don't care say, do this delivery for me for this day, I will give £40 or £50. Then you don't can do certain job there. So the customer they refuse to pay, they come up from your own pocket back. That make a stop for doing now, but I still go support to come the customer there. Sometimes I go different places, Peckham, Dulwich, and they drive around. Then they pay me that £3, but I get for give the service.
Okay.
Because I want to let my business go before.
Okay. Thank you for that, Ish.
Yeah, IB's, because I pick up something where you say where very important and where the customers and some of them, even the £3 or £4, when they charge extra on the delivery, they're not going to pay. Because looking at some other businesses, then where me don't see where step up in a sense that then set up a website where then do, because some people and they don't want to pay that extra £3, then they take us in an extra. So why when I not go introduce something like a click and collect? Let's say now you could go on the website and say, okay, Nathan, I want to eat smoked salmon. You order your smoked salmon. How long it will take? 30 minutes. Then in the drive can pick them up.
I don't do a right now on my website. Click and collect.
Okay.
Check my website right now. You can see I click and collect.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
All right.
Really true.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Banky, you want to say something? Yeah, go on.
Well, as I say, I think Francis don't mention about the points of saying people find it difficult for pay. You know, because where you go, even Just Eat and anyone, then there is an additional charge for delivery driver. So, but if you get a driver, like currently we employ somebody, we're not so Sierra Leonean. you know, now a live local, he pop around, he kayak, say, boy, I look for job. I say, well, you can deliver for we say yes. The only thing that we set an amount, so maybe in other strategy where the other one can use, we set an amount for say, if you order so much, then we get the driver where they deliver for you. So at least from there, we can able to pay the driver.
Yeah.
You know, so now we maybe the boss man then can use them. You know, that's not the way you can try.
Yeah.
But I say we the help we on brother and sister them, we get them the job. If anybody will can say yes, if we get for delivery, we get them and even for work in the place. As I say, situation is quite tough. So we don't fall cut here, put here after him say.
Okay, so we're very conscious of time, and I believe say I don't talk very well about the challenges them way the business and the encounter, especially hospitality business, and so it really difficult, and we wish all the best at this very challenging time. I just want to put a question where don't play me and Ishmael remind for several times, because these are based on feedbacks them from the communities around we, especially when the flyer go out or do this program, 1 or 2 of people they say, do you beg enough for put this question to we bother them for we. You know, say me want go out with me spouse, you understand? I want to go get a quiet time out, me and my family, and because either na me anniversary or either na me wedding birthday, so to speak, you understand? And then I turn up at the restaurant and then I want to sit down quietly, have my food. Waiting at the common theme is for some of the restaurants them where they're not just for especially the local Sierra Leonean restaurants them, you get music where they above you yet, where you're not go able for talk. Maybe you just want to use that opportunity there. Now that time you want to open up your heart to your partner, or instead of open up to you. But the music is so over the top that they get that engagement. And then when they can't for can eat as well, you get other side attractions or distractions the way they take place, where they make they get a quality moment where you want to get. Yeah. How una go able for tackle that, or how what una describe for do for deal with that, because it's a balance between trying to please that the other customers them, as well as trying to provide quality of service for especially an industry where open the mouth to non-Sierra Leoneans them as well, where it'll be good. So if I can come to you, Francis, on this topic first, this question.
First of all, little thing is will be done bug me out for so long. No disrespect to the customer in the salon community, but one thing I can always say, with culture where we get experiencing, we don't get that. Me will be the youngest man among all of them people there. Yeah?
You sure about that?
I've been in this industry much longer than any one of them. Yeah? You see, there's a restaurant culture. There is a club culture. There is a wine bar culture. Yeah? We salon people before will not be the use for what we go out, that restaurant kind of thing. No, it was not part of us. What we used before, we cook in our house, I call it to call box, we call sit in our house, we eat, we're happy. That love, we show them. But now, things they develop, things that they change. We now get a restaurant culture now, where the trouble we adopt to now. Salon people don't begin to embrace restaurant culture now. Before, when in this country in the 90s, we come out, we say, Jokumu gets party in a house, or come out with it, we go enjoy ourselves, easy, we come out. We don't get a restaurant kind of culture. But let's come to this thing. Not everybody will make it get a loud music. Yeah? Not everybody make it get a loud music. There are times I look at myself, I'm a victim or whatever. You know, start watch as I say, you know what? I don't need to play that extreme loud music for many people to let me. When people they go, hey, your music not loud enough. When they go somewhere else, I say, hey, mama, if you want to go somewhere else, or papa, you want to go somewhere else, please. Yeah, no disrespect to you, but now so we get with your culture. Restaurant gets music tune, it get music ambience. Someone will come, hey, why they like this so? You understand? It called ambience of a restaurant. It puts you in that mood to make you get that dining mood in you. When in a house, like bam, all thing bright, all thing this, you understand? But when you go out, it have a whole setting to make it take it out of your home, make it put you in a particular situation where you enjoy the ambience. You understand? It's so sad that we community, like some people want loud music, some people want low music, some people just want mellow and do things. Yeah, where I understand. Now I make like me on restaurant made it run, Cool and Cozy. We get the restaurant side here, the small side. What's how we start? Una the Mami Pa Cool and Cozy. Yeah, Mami Pa Cool and Cozy. Now just place like I sit down, you mellow, you sit down, you eat a quiet meal. When I get discussion, you understand? Yeah, you partner or yeah, you party. When I get meeting, when I sit down, whatever. You get the wine bar section. The wine bar section, it can be hypey, but not hypey in the club kind of version because we're not the wrong club. It's not a club. You understand? Now, some people, if you come to the place, hey, what's making about good chairs and it's a wine bar. Yeah, wine bar is just a bit of higher music from the restaurant. It doesn't mean it has to be to that club level. You understand? So we don't try for more to put things in place. More make sure say things that come out to that way. All me they plead for. Yeah, we salon community, please. I be big. You see the restaurant we run here. Me, I like enjoyment bad. Me, I let engagement stay, I let engagement. All I know me, they know me. But the thing is, when you come to this, it's all regulated. It's all regulated. Even when you want to play loud music, you get regulated license for make you play loud music. If you get license, you can forget license to make you play loud music. Or make you get DJ behind you bar. You can forget license for that. But the thing is, they make us happy for this forum because they help you from educate with family about things they wouldn't know. You understand? As I can say, one time, DJ need to interview me, say, why you know they always smile? I say, Papa, it has for smile. I will ask me boss today, what yeah, I really smile. I asked him, boss, why you know they smile? He say, Francis, you don't understand. The day you understand where I'm coming from, you understand. I work in a Nigerian restaurant for 14 good years, I manage them. Yeah, so I get the experience from day one to here. You know they smile because the thing is, you have so much load on your head to carry. And you come, you test along with family and say, no go this way, no go this side. Papa, why you for telling me not for go this side? Now let me they go. So you give me headache, where council come, police come, you're not gonna be there. You understand? I give typical example. So parties, who will be go enjoy? Yeah? Sorry, I call the man in name Dio. Dio, the last one we allow make it come inside in bar, where it don't lock. The man down the party, so the man call him. He say, hey, boo, he say, I want enter, boo, the lock, I don't block me. The man Dio call and say, out of Gudat, this was so salon Gudat we get. The man say, go inside. That man, now ain't go first in the club, call police, the man lost in license. Do you understand? So like, at times it's so frustrating the way how things that happen. They will tell you, say, Ebo, no, we play loud music, Ebo, don't lock. The corona time come. Don't say, what's it happen? Corona time, say, lock 10 o'clock. Even if you come on go Budget Park, come on go outside, don't drink, they don't check. 10 o'clock, now all man for lock. Now that 10 o'clock, they come, Cool and Cozy, where they come, hey, Francis, open for us. I said, no, boss, we've closed. Hey, Francis, rude. You know, customer them. It's not that we don't want to accommodate you guys. We love you guys. You know what we feel? We feel loved when we see you guys around. But the problem is, when we get to the fact of what they go on, Mama, now if we don't understand what they go on, what they go on right now? The council first of all let black business. They try to close all black businesses down. Yeah. So what they do now? They don't take this coronavirus sickness so don't come or when I just normal malaria will all be the getting a salon to come up and down. They use that against black businesses now. You understand? There was a day I did a shop. I did downstairs. Now they I see police and come. They meet Crystal outside. Oh, we want to see Francis. They nominate already now. We want to see Francis. We all them BB filing. What happened? Oh, they say you have party for 100 people. Downstairs, me and somebody sit on the wood too. I say 100 people. As Crystal they come downstairs. They all follow Crystal come downstairs. Then I say, come down, come down. How many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 2 of us plus Crystal and 2 other staff up. We are 15. We need 85 people more to join the party.
Mr. Francis, I just want to round up like the Roland.
It's just you see the forum we can see this what they go on. That a very educated something what they give out to the community. Many people the men not say most times not that want to turn them down. We don't love to turn them down. We always love to have them around us.
True.
The law, no, they allow we from a Kudwam. Salomon law in company, Salomon say if Najama enter na Mingles, enter IBB'S, enter CALABASH, enter Kulankuzi. Trust me, one library writer, and they say they pass 5 minutes, and they take him back, he come out, he go.
Thank you, Mr. Francis. Thank you. Roland, I just follow you both rest on this as well. Then I will give Bankole and IBB'S time for actually both rest on this as well because it's very, very important. Over to you, Mr. Roland.
Okay, thank you so much. Briefly, I do agree with Francis in terms of the license where we get. They're sacred, trust me. Without the license, we cannot operate. We go down the drains. We salon people actually support we. That's why we will survive up to this moment, and by the grace of God, we go survive through these difficult times. But we need to make them understand, say, we get terms and conditions, and these terms and conditions, and so important that when we breach them, we put the business them at risk. That is the thing. The second thing is, again, bravo to the Sierra Leonean people, like what Francis say, if you get a foreigner come out to salon restaurant, trust me, they don't come that frequent like we own salon brothers and sisters. So all the praise to we salon brothers and sisters when don't they support we all this while. And I want to give the confidence to the Sierra Leonean community that we don't say 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but we've got some of the finest African restaurants now in London, Sierra Leone. We've got them. If you go Kulankuzi, you definitely see something you like. You definitely eat something you like. If you go IBB'S, you will definitely see something that you like, the atmosphere. You will definitely eat something you like. I believe the same thing for CALABASH. Unfortunately, I don't go there yet, and hopefully after the lockdown, I'll definitely come there. If you come down to Mingles, you will definitely see something you like and something that you will like for it. And that's why most of we don't try for expand. Mingles don't go open a Brixton. It's not only Sierra Leonean dishes. We get continental dishes there. You guys were not going before the lockdown. You go attest to that. Yeah. And often we get much excuses again for say, oh, salon restaurant salon restaurant that. We get some of the finest restaurants there now. If you come down to Brixton, guys, this is for the audience. You go believe what I say. You go rank Mingles, Brixton, Mingles, Peckham, IBB'S, Kulankuzi as one of the finest African restaurants. With regards to the loudness of the music, let me just talk there quickly, guys. Different business and get different strategies. In different locations, again, they get different way when they model the business. Yes, certain times some customers could be very loud. I 100% agree to that. And most of the times, we, the managers, we, the owners, we don't like that. But once you confront in a very polite and professional way, tell somebody for calm down and bring your voice down, sometimes it results to something else, and it's not good. That's why DJ Little, DJ Ish, thank you guys so much for this kind project. And we hope say when after the lockdown, we go bring we back and we go continue for the advertise with business, and we self go continue for the patronize your project, guys. So if you come, for example, if you come over to Mingles, mostly during the week, you will find out, say, if far calmer and quieter. But for example, we get Friday nights and Saturday night when are we on a happy hour nights then, when we do. Yes, we can ace the music small because now we happy hour nights then. As I say, every owner, every manager gets your own business strategy at different location, at different time. But yes, I agree with you guys. I agree with the audience. I agree with the salon people. We need for tone down the noise. We need for tone down the music. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I think so what we'll go do now is probably just get a last word from each of una. And because we just hear it from Roland, we will go from IB and walk to Bankole, and then Francis, and then finish up with Roland before we summarize the program. So IB, waiting at your last word towards the people, them, your customers. You don't necessarily have to be just your selling and customers. The customers, the way they can do you do much. And I'm waiting at the hope, say, it will be for you personally as a restaurateur for the future.
Well, as for the moment, as you say, the restaurant is open to every nationality. You know, I open these restaurants like the one I just opened is continental, Nigeria food, everything. The restaurant open to everybody. I just pray to God, let God help we, let this thing pass. When this thing pass, we will move forward for entertain with customer there. When I entertain with customer there, they will see the way forward. And yet people have to realize we have to consider we staff there again as a family. Because we start to staff there, the restaurant they don't go open. Right now, at the moment, it's not easy for them. Like it's not easy for me. I go through difficult things. I get to lay most of my staff there at the moment. But by God's power, I just play to everybody. Let it just go chance. Let this thing done. Everything will be okay. Don't ask. I just broadcast a little bit about that music, Google and what you just asked about. I'm a victim of that. Most time, people they complain say my music high, but by God's power after the pandemic, we'll spin it down. It's not gonna be like so again. So thank you for everybody. Thank you again. I hope soon I will bring you back, and we thank God. Thank you. We'll put everything together. Thank you.
Over to you, Mr. Banky.
Well, as I say, with the point of the music, we're there very close to the neighborhood, and we license allow we a very moderate music. So the CALABASH restaurant, we get a very, very low music. We know they do any loud music to disturb the neighborhood, because that's not one of the conditions where they on the license where we get. But to say we never had experience with loud music, but something that you can get people really way calm and can say they want, and can talk over their voice. And they can only play to people and with them calm and for realize say other people in there, as I mentioned, say they need for a quiet time. They need for a quiet time. And during that time there, 21 for let them discuss things with them partner or them friends where they come. So let them not go really on top of their voice, you know. I just continue for plead to the Sierra Leone community, say, even though the lockdown there, we go continue the function and serve people them. So let we continue for patronize the restaurant them, take away, delivery, click and pick until the lockdown. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Roland.
Well, thank you. Yeah, just for as a follow-up from we brothers, please, guys, Sierra Leoneans, non-Sierra Leoneans, continue for kindly patronize the Sierra Leonean business and we say thank you to all of you, and also for giving the assurance after the lockdown, guys, una not get, I don't think say una for look far again. Sometimes it can be heartbroken when you hear a Sierra Leonean say, oh, I go make my business now a Turkish restaurant. We, the Sierra Leonean restaurant owners, we don't bring out some of, I still insist on this, we don't bring out some of the finest restaurants in London. Go now, any of we restaurants, you go like for go there, you go like the food, we get space there when they take like Mingles na Brixton, the lounge downstairs, they take more than 50 people in for your party. You go to IB, you go to Francis, a similar thing. So please, we're not try for look within rather than outside. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Over to you, Francis.
For just buttress everything within the brother, don't say this program is a very good program. I applaud you now. I salute you now for the job well done.
Thank you.
You see, I want to talk to the salon people then. The salon family. We all know ourselves.
Last year I already born there.
Yeah. You understand? They say the bubble.
Last year I already born there. Last year I already born.
You understand? We not get 66 by the table. No, we know ourselves. We got real bubble already. We know ourselves. You understand? And one thing very common among we salon people then. I will cause it today, but I still love you. Yeah, that's one thing we will not ever could take away from one another. Please, una support, una the giwi. If not una support, listen, we'll get Nigerian background, we'll get Indian, we'll get Jamaican, we'll get all kind of background. But if not to that salon support, where will they get? We can't go nowhere.
Still.
We cannot go nowhere. And in as much as we want more, we get that support from una. Would they beg una, please? We get something where they call license as well. This license, now make we play musical. Now make we sell alcohol. When you don't get license for sell alcohol, listen. Always go just sell ginger beer outside. There's nothing that's gonna come out there. Nothing. So ultimately they say, please, would they pay? Una, we want to go IB, please, we go this. See they happen at IB in restaurant, the license we get this, and the same license I get, and the same license I mingle get, and the same like Calabash gets. But at the end of the day, one more could get, listen, I'm so proud of we salon community right now. Yeah? Why come I go to a Nigerian restaurant? No one will tell me nothing. I work in a Nigerian restaurant for 14 years. When we go there now, we feel proud. We don't work at all. You know why? Because they do something good. And all the proprietors them, when they do salon businesses them, listen, we're doing very well. Trust me, I will tell you this for free. I can feel proud to anybody else, go to any restaurant, whether IB Mingles or go to a place, Bankole place. I'll feel proud because I know say we deliver. And one thing we want more to appreciate, woman them, salon woman and sabi cook. Yeah? Salon woman and sabi cook. And because they sabi cook, anytime you take a salon, you order nationality, Indian or Jamaican or wherever, you come to a salon restaurant. Listen, trust me, the worst way they eat the best outside. The worst food is the best nationality. Do you understand? So that's just straightforward. So ultimately appeal to salon people then, please, or we come, we get laws then. At times, it's frustrating. At times, not everybody can say no to. But at times, some people, they force someone to say no to them because of the law that we get, the license that we get. The license that we get, it is suppressing so much. And we pray, say, this corona, please, Lord, we be united as we don't become a family. Lord, we continue for not to be so. When corona done, we not see people don't used to take away. No, we get more package for now. We get more package for now. We develop more things. Then we make sure the community stand proud. Like I say, Salon Jollof Rice and the best Jollof Rice. We tell African community say, Salon restaurant are the best restaurant ever you can go. Bet me, you go any other Nigerian restaurant, you go Indian, you go Turkish, you go whatever, you can never get what you get from Serena restaurant.
Thank you, thank you.
May God bless you now for this program, and Lord continue from what we work with our hand, with unity, so that we'll push the salon culture, make it go before. May God
thank you,
bless you.
thank you very much. Well, listeners, as the guys, I mean the CEO, them, the managers, them, the guys, them behind the brains, them behind the restaurant, them don't give that the assurance, don't talk. Like we were in a street way, like then they talk to we, ask we different things, them like why we need to challenge them guys that we didn't see and all that stuff. Then they, well, we don't ask the question. Well, people them, I go proudly sit down now for tell una say they don't listen to some of una way they make the things away. For make una want go na restaurants, but una they look at and say, I want go get a quiet moment. I want go invite me paddy. Let me just get a meeting. Sit down, we order, we fish, and then quietly we get to meeting. I want Ashona say they will look into that. So let that not put you off. So as we carry on, we go bring una back for let una continue for the tell the people them which una they do, the things that una don't put in place. So Sierra Leoneans, please let we continue for support the brothers them. And not mean say we not sabi cook now, we host them. And not mean say we pot them born. And not mean say we work for no sabi. They say for pay bills, them for pay bills, you know. So please, people, let's support the salon business. Please, let's support the brothers. Over to you, DJ Little. And then please, people, we don't listen to the announcements and all that. Let us just let me comply with the government guidelines. Please wear your mask, keep your social distance, wash your hands regularly. No go outside, not supposed to go. Please, please, please. Over to you, DJ Little.
Thank you very much, DJ Ish, my brother, my bestie. Listen, great program. I want to tell all man thank you from Calabash Magazine, Kula Nkuzi, IBB'S, Mingles, and we really appreciate so we take on our time for share on our stories with we and the diaspora as well. And we were at the UK, we go continue for do, and all the platforms then basically, not just diaspora voices, all the other social platforms them, me they ask say, una use this opportunity, una share on our stories them, because we your audience go be different from the next person in the audience. So una share on our stories them, una make sure we all get a one conversation, because my responsibility is to Usai me day, Usai DJ each day, now for make sure say each and every one of una run a successful industry. Today we see big businesses that we don't close down. We don't hear about the Debenhams, we don't hear about the WH Smiths. You know, we don't want to get in that story there for salon business. Whether you're in restaurants, whether you're in any other form of business, we don't want to, because this pandemic, this disease, is they test everybody, not just on a personal, the business system. Una day at a greater test, and we want to make sure so una sustain una businesses them at least. So we other brothers and sisters that we get social media platform, especially now we were at the UK. Una open una platforms there, but una welcome with brothers them and with sisters that way they into any form of business. Let them share their story them. Where we on there so. I just want to take this opportunity to say Diaspora Voices go continue for the run a Men in Business series especially inside this month. We get a couple of programs where they come, where they look about the brand designers, them, where they do them business, especially the one where they're into clothing and other forms of brand. We get the way they come up in the next couple of weeks. We will talk to a few of our brothers the way they want. And we get other programs, and especially in this January, we'll go talk to men in businesses for now discuss the challenges, the success, that they share their stories them. But also more to come on Diaspora Voices. We get a one-to-one where we go for the meet with people them. We get personal story them for share. We they go to their homes them. Let them tell we about their own journeys them. You know, so coronavirus don't open a different challenge, and we serve the guys above the challenge. For the people that we're joining with today, we want to say boku thank you to una all. Yesterday we want to send apologies when we launch program. When I see all the technical problem we get yesterday, we not get on today. So we glad it because yesterday now that make we do it.
CEO then I make sure not get that.
Exactly. And that make we do the test.
Big boss.
Today now the allegory them. Yes, and I make we do the test yesterday, so we not go get the problem today. We get for do dress rehearsal. So we tell thank you to Francis, to Roland, to Banky, to IB, when I'm your brother. So we tell you all boku thank you. Please, just like what you don't ask we go bring una come back, Francis. Let una can share this story because we get more for talk about. But you know, we just want for keep on tight so that we will get people them. This program go there back na YouTube where people then they will go watch them back. So if anybody want for follow up, please, when I go na Diaspora Voices, all with social media page, na Facebook, na Diaspora Voices SL, una press like and then una follow we. You understand? On YouTube, una subscribe, then una share the page. Let the message go. Say Diaspora Voices, we're here to promote men's vision. Any story where they come up for man, we ready for tell them in any capacity. But remember one thing, there is no man when they team up, where woman know they DNM or before them. So the women, you are equally just crucial. But right now, every voice matter, and we they give the voices to the man. If I can go to my brother DJ Ish, I will give you the last word, so I will prepare behind the scenes.
I just want to say thank you to the audience them. Thank you, IB. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Roland. Thank you, Bankole. Please, people, the guys them get a website them. You can go there, go on them pages them, the telephone numbers, and they reach out to them. If you want to make you order, if you get a large order for me, reach out to them. They will definitely bring the order na you post. It not necessarily means saying a cook, you know, sabi cook, or you just like for takeaway. But sometimes you just want to give the madam a little bit of break, you know. Sometimes you just want to give a break na the host in it in a for the put too much smoke and we neighbors them and all that stuff, then they let's say something different, you know. So guys, we definitely go bring Una back. Definitely go bring Una back. Una thank you once more again for Una time and everything. Thank you, and we hope for seeing Una again. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much, people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Happy New Year to all.
I'll see you guys soon.
Francis, that's why they're not born now.
Look at I left for you.
Hey, no. No, eat no more. You don't see Bele, eat no more.
Keep the good job.
What's in fact? What's happened? God bless you, man. Love you guys. See you soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, people, each stay there. Okay, people, Ish, back to you. We just want to tell people them una boku thank you once again. Ish, what are you take on today's program basically?
Great. And I'm happy we'll bring the guys them for sharing story, for let people understand waiting at the stance, waiting they go through, and then waiting at the way forward. Because throughout the years, we not been get all the facility, and but one thing where Corona can teach we, it give we different skills them as well. Say, you know what in, we can bring something to your door, not to all the time for you go meet the thing that Usai it gets for the venue. So now that is showing. Then guys, yeah, back in the days, they don't use for let people in the Canada, the restaurant, them can't eat and all that stuff. But now, because of this pandemic, now they create a takeaway service, they create a click and collect service, which is great. So I'm happy. Great show.
Right. So obviously you are touched on basically about the way forward for Diaspora Voices. You yesterday we get some technical problems and we get Zinu. Now tell people them, you know what I mean, in the next few minutes we'll get waiting Diaspora Voices, the new vision mean to you and waiting with people they need for expect.
Well, people, we get a lot for now. When I get for see different things, like one of the challenges we will take up this time, say we get for the promote a lot of men's vision, that are one. Then physical well-being, mental well-being, education, there's so many things. Relationship. So we get for the bring different things to now. So we get a package for now.
So fantastic. And when you touch about the men's vision, you talk about the physical well-being, and it's kind of pushy because obviously I dey prep on the background, and so you know you're a man of few words, so it hard for like get you in conversation. Me na man will get boku words. Then please talk a little bit more, elaborate a little bit more on that. So buy me some time, each basically. Go on. I know say you're a man of few words, but just buy me some time. So elaborate a little bit more as to obviously you don't talk on the health, you talk on you know, we get a weekly exercise, we don't come into the new year. Last year so much was done between and we know that at the countdown brand and all of that stuff. But Diaspora Voices been take a periodic break for recalibrate, for think about a new strategy in a very competitive media industry. Why make you feel say we decide for take this new direction, so to speak? No political pun intended, basically.
No, well, I think we needed the well, we know we call them break. We needed this because it give it time for restructure, it give it time for refurbish, it give it time for look at other social media platform them, and then look at what they do differently from what we do and make we own better when we come back. I think one of the key things and the way we do, I mean, with all the time here, we'll take a break. But it not necessarily means the Diaspora Voices being closed and all that stuff. Then we come back with a different vision, we come back with a different mindset, we come back with on a different platform and better.
I like that. Remind me for that, give you a gift to see you. Okay.
Yesterday promised me gifts, they don't promise back.
No, I give you gift. I give you gift. I give you gift. Me word na me word. I know go past I give you gift. You know that for give me timeline when I give you the gift. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to say I personally I could not have a better brother, a better partner for work with, and then Ish, I want to say thank you in terms of the working relationship, and especially for able for stick with me for go through to this new vision. And we get also what I will add on to what you say, we don't actually they plan them. So in the New Year's Eve and then New Year's Day, we put out a mix out here now when a live mix from DJ Mixmaster K, the young man, and then DJ Ish put a live mix on New Year's Day. We mix with a workout session. Is that something anyway you go one for the do, like where you do a workout and then following that you change, then you deliver a mix? Or
definitely
for the see a workout session for let them expect a workout session from you?
I think so many people have not reached out to me regarding that, say they want for we do like every 2 weeks the workout session, and then just like waiting I do so, they love the concept, they like the idea, so they want to do that. I mean, that's something we're going to look into. Definitely. In terms of this lockdown as well, I think this is the perfect time because this don't restrict a lot of people, and some people even for go out for go exercise, it's a marathon. It's hard for them for just get up off their bed and then for go exercise. But people, I just want to make everyone understand, say, it's very, very important, very vital, very crucial this time for look after your health and well-being. because it's like they build a fence around you. That's what you need to do. Take up exercise, work, do bricks walking. There's so many things you don't need for jog. 20 minutes, 30 minutes work makes a difference every single day, you know?
So, brilliant. Okay, on that note, I will just say to people then, just for reminding once again, the Diaspora Voices, each and every Sunday, we come up with a program for now, and then Monday, now we on live programs, then what we're going to do, and then on Fridays, we're going to go see some streaming of some religious program, Muslim, and Sunday, we're going to go get religious program winner for the Christians, them, and then on Sundays, on Monday, when I program. Next week, we'll go come up with the program when I go see flyer. But the following week, we get in the Men in Business series, we get also the brand designers them. Yeah. We get United African Wear, we get Silence is Power, and then we got Tom Cam, Born and Raised, when we guest. So that will happen in the next 2 weeks. We'll go forget them as a guest. So now be sure for joining. But also, we're going to come, they bring on exclusive interviews them from Sierra Leone UK based artists. Then we're going to perform live in the studio, and we will bring a cam mixed with some live DJing sets. At least, promise once a month. When I go see live artist performance from Sierra Leone UK based artists them with a DJ set as well, live on Diaspora Voices. If you want to now bring any programs then towards when about supporting men's vision, raising awareness about men's vision basically. When I feel free for contact with the number now 07535 44 14 14. That's 07535 44 14 14. Or alternatively, when I can send me an email on Diaspora Voices NGSL@gmail.com. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right,
and good night.
Stay blessed. We're just gonna play out the music and we'll catch up with you soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Because you don't wanna win. We ask you, mama, what do you bring for me? Make you give me now. Because you don't wanna win. But when you left here, when you go, mama, and they greet me, we not do nothing for him. Now that day, when we see you come, we all not like if we tell you now. I know one problem. 2021, all I need is success. 2021, I know one problem. 2021, all I need is me good health. 2020 something about here, and God, I survived here. 2021 will be my own year. This love, be my own cry. I wanna be happy. Lord, please bless me, because I expect from nobody. Lord, please be my own body. I did pray for everybody. I did pray for Bakumani. I did pray for both overseas. All the enemies were showing for me. I did pray for everybody. I did pray for Bakumani. I did pray for both overseas. All the enemies were showing for me. 2021. I know one problem. 2021, all I need is success. 2021, I know one problem. 2021, all I need is me good health. Lord of mercy, I know one problem. Lord of mercy, no one trouble. Problem go away, trouble go away, sickness go away, telephone go away. This year I must make up, this year I must get me when you're back. This year for sure go right, this year I must go overseas. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, oh yeah. 2021, I know one problem, I know one problem. 2021, all I need is me success. 2021, I know one problem, I know one problem. 2021, all I need is me good health. 2020 something about here, I thank God I survived there. 2021 will be my own year. Please Lord, hear my own cry. I wanna be the head, not the tail. Lord, please bless me with the grace I expect from nobody. Lord, please be my own body. Wish on the mix.
Hello. My name is Hamid Benji Kunzise, CEO and Creative Director of Harry Classic Designs. Harry Classic Designs has been in existence for quite a while now, and we do produce and sell clothes, shoes, accessories for men, women, including hats, hoodies, jumpers, sweatshirts, tracksuits, etc. We've also been embarking on contributing and donating to charitable activities within our community. We've also done quite a lot. We can't do this without your help and without your support in supporting our brand. So you guys can check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Check out our website, www.harryclassic.com, or you can send us a message to info@harryclassic.com, or you can DM us directly to +44 7456 007325. Just want to say thank you to all our customers who supported us from Sierra Leone, here in the UK, North America, Canada, Australia, all over the world. We want to say thank you to you guys. And we want to say we will continue to strive to do better. So make your experience a valuable one and give you value for your money. Finally, thank you